Hi, I'm Sean, VA5LF, and welcome to my ham shack. Today, I will be going over the recent activity from the Arecibo radio telescope on 70 centimeter EME, and I'll just give you a little tour of my station and show you some of the results of being able to copy that with nothing but a 7-element beam. Okay, so here's what I'm running for the radio side of things. So you can see it's a Yaesu FT847. I'm listening on 432 here, and they just switched over to CW. I can hear it in the headphones I'm wearing, so that's pretty cool. 100% copy. I'm very glad that they've switched over to CW. It means I'll actually be able to get all of what they're saying, I think. Anyway, the radio here is the radio I use for most of my VHF, UHF stuff, including satellites and 2-meter EME. So it's really cool to be able to use it for 70 centimeter, which is something I wasn't anticipating I'd be doing for a long time. The little box on top there is my rotator controller. It's a Alpha Spid azimuth elevation rotator. A bit expensive, but really worth it, especially when it gets minus 40 down here in the winter. It still is able to turn the beam, and everything works perfectly. So highly recommend those if you don't mind paying a little bit more than you do for the Yaesu. So here's a shot from Spec JT. You can see the little dashed line on the left of the screen there. That is the CW signal from KP4AO coming through. It's about 10 to 15 decibels better than it was yesterday when I couldn't actually hear it. I could just see the signal on the waterfall display there. So it's made a big difference when they had the amp up. Also I've got my preamp in line here as well, so that'll help a lot as well with the feed line losses. So this is the antenna that I used to listen to KP4AO. It's a 7-element WA5 Victor Juliet Bravo, I believe it is, cheap yagi, and I think that thing cost me about $2 to make. So pretty decent results for something with such an inexpensive cost. Now, of course, I've got it connected here to my EME array, which, as you can see here, 2 9-element beams for 2 meters. And I use that with a 200 watt amplifier for EME contacts. And that's all rotated by the Alpha Spid rotator. Very happy with this, as I mentioned before. And down here is the SSB amp that I added to make sure that I could actually get on. And here the station, before I did that I couldn't hear KP4AO, and then I added that, and all of a sudden they were copyable. And right next to that is the 2-meter version of that I use for EME. You can see that's weatherproofed. This one is not, because I just put it up in about 20 minutes to try to actually make a copy of KP4AO.